Maintaining the fire protection systems within a healthcare facility is just one of the maintenance team's duties, but is essential to ensuring life safety in the event of a fire. A hospital that is shut due to fire has far-reaching consequences, as both current and future patients will be affected. Every healthcare facility should have a planned maintenance program that regularly tests all automatic and manual fire protection systems. Active fire protection includes fire detection and alarm systems, sprinkler systems, extinguishers, hose reels, and automatic gas extinguishing systems. Typical alarm system checks will include a daily visual check of the alarm panel with any faults reported to the company that maintains the alarm system. Once a week, the alarm should be tested from a different call point in rotation. This ensures that the call points and alarm works and that it can be heard in all areas of the building. It also helps occupants of the building to recognize the alarm sound. Systems linked to the alarm, such as automatic fire doors, should also be checked to ensure they operate when the alarm is sounded. Competent alarm maintenance companies will carry out periodic and annual services along with wiring checks every 5 years. Daily visual checks that charging indicator lights are illuminated on emergency lighting units should be carried out, and every month a key switch should be used to test that the lights work correctly. Every large building will have other fire safeguards built into the structure that need to be controlled or maintained. As we have already seen, most large healthcare buildings are divided up into fire compartments designed to contain a fire. This allows a controlled progressive evacuation away from the source of the fire to be implemented, causing the minimum disruption to patient care. To perform its role, a fire compartment needs to be carefully planned, and the floors, walls and ceilings need to be constructed from appropriate fire-resistant materials. There must be no gaps through floors or walls, and any breaches for doors, glazing or other access points must be sealed against fire and smoke for a period of usually 30 or 60 minutes, depending on compartment. As walls and floors heat up and expand or shift, the construction must still contain the smoke and flames with no leakage into adjacent compartments above, below, or to the sides. All ducting and pipework passing through walls should either be sealed or capable of being sealed in a fire emergency. All doors should be closed or must close automatically and should be capable of retaining smoke and fire for the compartment's specified period of time. So what does this mean for the maintenance team? Well, besides overseeing any initial construction, it basically means that during any additional construction or maintenance, the project design team must ensure that a fire compartment's structural integrity is not compromised. As few holes as possible should be made, and they should be as small as is practical. When walls are perforated for new or replacement services, any holes should be fire-stopped to at least the compartment's fire rating. For example, any new IT or medical gas piping which passes through a compartment wall or floor must be sealed to prevent smoke and fire transfer. Typically, a new cable run might pass through a number of 30-minute and 60-minute compartments. Many healthcare organizations stipulate that all repairs should be stopped to provide 60 minutes of fire protection. This means one level of specification is required for all materials, reducing the likelihood of mistakes being made. There are a wide range of fire-stopping products available, such as intumescents, mortars, foams, and fire-resistant pillows. Temporary stopping materials should be used to seal any penetrations when and if work is halted for any reason. Where ducting passes between compartment walls or floors, automatic fire or smoke dampers should be installed. These will close off the ducts in the event of a fire alarm activation. Ducts passing through 30-minute subcompartment walls may contain fusible link dampers, which are activated by heat. It is essential that damper operation is checked regularly, and that during maintenance, no obstructions are introduced that will prevent them closing fully. Dampers must be installed in line with the fire compartment boundary, otherwise fire may bypass the system. The damper assembly should be independently supported at the fire compartment breech, so that failure of the duct will not cause the damper mechanism to fail or collapse. The build-up of grease in kitchen extractor ducts is a particular fire hazard, so there should be a strict inspection and cleaning regime for these ducts. Access points should be provided to all parts of the system for cleaning, inspection, and testing of automatic fire dampers. As dampers can be difficult to access, some healthcare facilities also install panels which instantly show the damper position and allow remote tests to be performed. All fire door sets should be tested by the manufacturer and certified to the appropriate rating for the compartment they are fitted into. Any damaged doors should be replaced with new doors that meet the compartment specification. This includes frame, leaf, door closers and door fittings. Doors should only be purchased from accredited manufacturers and fitted by qualified third-party installers to ensure they contain smoke and fire for the specified period of time. An improperly fitted door will fail faster and could compromise safe evacuation. The gap between door leaf and the frame must be suitable for the intumescent seal fitted. The British Woodworking Federation recommends that, in general, the gap should not exceed 3 mm. Door manufacturers can supply gap testers and checklists, as well as advise on fire door specification and installation. All intumescent seals fitted to the doors or frames should be in good condition. If they are not, they should be repaired or replaced by a competent person as soon as possible. Any panel should be glazed to the specified standard, using an appropriate glass and glazing system, and all details should meet the compartment fire resistance level. During use, doors are very susceptible to damage from trolleys, beds, and misuse, so regular maintenance checks are vital in ensuring fire compartment integrity. Doors should be checked at least once every 6 months. Checks should include the following: ensure the door is the correct specification for the compartment. Doors certified under the BWF Certifier scheme will have labels that state the fire resistance and certification. Check that all components are compatible. The door must open and close fully and lock or latch as required. Check the hinges. Loose or deformed hinges will cause the door leaf to drop and drag along the floor. Misalignment of the door leaf may leave a gap or cause seals to jam the door, preventing it from opening for escape purposes. Ensure that intumescent and/or smoke seals are installed correctly and do not impede the opening and closing action of the door. Check that the gap between the door and the frame is no more than 3 mm. Check the closers work correctly. Incorrectly fitted or adjusted closers may cause the door to slam, fail to close completely, or stick in an unacceptable position. Where doors are routinely held open by automatic hold-open devices, check also to ensure that the door leaf has not become twisted or warped. Remember, fire doors must never be left open unless fitted with an auto hold-open device which releases the door if the fire alarm is triggered. Many compartments may have smoke extractor vents fitted on one side of the fire exit door. These may also be found in large open areas. Their role is to clear smoke that might be transferred from one compartment to the other as doors are opened and closed. It is vital that these vents are not covered when fitting replacement ceiling tiles. Maintaining fire safety in large healthcare facilities requires continuous, regular checking and maintenance of all passive and active fire prevention installations. Many of these will require specialist third-party consultation to ensure specifications and standards are met. Changing any aspect of these systems can affect the overall fire strategy of the building. This should be taken into account during refurbishments or system downtimes. All of these systems and processes should be regularly checked by the maintenance team and third-party specialists.